welcome, one and all, to Leaders in Purpose. This is Miss Lady CC, and we are here for the Leaders in Purpose. Now, who are the leaders? That is you, and me. We are the Leaders in Purpose. Welcome. And we work with leaders in the areas of dimensional health, mind, body, and soul. Loving our minds, education. Culture is for all. Human rights, not just for people. Human services, caring community, social intelligence. uh, Political savvy, as well as generational wealth building, as well as arts, sports, arts, and entertainment. We welcome you, leaders. Welcome. We're so glad you're here with us at KPAO. We want to thank Mike Wallace, who's the manager here, and Chris Craddock, who is the producer here. And we just want to thank him for allowing us to have this opportunity to put the leaders out here to spotlight and illuminate our leaders to in over 100,000 homes. You can even stream it on Apple and see us live on YouTube. So welcome. Before we get started, we want to go ahead on and give a moment of silence to our veterans and our veterans, our relatives, and our ancestors, to those who went on before us. Just for because if we stand on the shoulders of those who came before us. Excellent. Thank you. Next, we want you to go ahead on and take us. We believe in unity with those who want to be unified with us, honey. And so you take out your moral code. I don't care if you're religious or not. I don't care if you're atheist or not. I don't care if you're Christian or not. You take out your moral code. And whatever moral code you have that causes you to treat your neighbor right, to treat yourself right first, and then it causes you to treat your neighbor right, I want you to go down to each line. For instance, thou shalt not kill. We have that in the 10 Commandments of the Bible and 42 laws of Ma'at and in other holy writings. But guess what? You not only can unlive a person with a weapon or a vehicle or something like that, you could also kill a person with the way you look at them. You could also kill a person with your tongue, with how you speak about them. You could also kill a person by omission, by what you don't say. So if you did not kill a person or kill somebody, honey, go ahead and give yourself the biggest hug in the whole wide world. But if you did, honey, you gave somebody that eye, honey, that honey, if licks could kill, honey, that person would be dead, honey. You did that to somebody, now you know that wasn't right. Unless they did something really wrong, honey. You think about how you could have done it, what you could have done better. Something could have been done better, think about how it could have done better, what you might have been able to say, not to say, and then you picture yourself doing it the right way. Guess what? Give yourself a hug. That way, honey, when that test come up again, honey, you gonna make it through that test, sugar dumpling. You gonna make it through that test, okay? All right. And the next thing we're gonna do is what we call emotional freedom technique. Now that's a tapping. We're gonna tap. And honey, this is like a grounding technique. And all you gotta do is just tap the top of your head, honey. The inside of your eye. Underneath your eyes, underneath your nose, underneath your nose. Tap your chin, tap your shoulders, tap up and down your side. And we're going to tap all the way down to our feet. Just tap all the way down. If you can reach them. Now we reach them. We're going to tap our wrist up, wrist down, wrist up, and wrist down, and shake it out, honey. We're going to shake it out. Don't that feel good? It just feels different, honey. That's called emotional freedom techniques, and that's this used everywhere to stay grounded. To if you get nervous, find yourself getting nervous or upset or something. Go ahead on and tap it out, honey. You'll feel so much better. So welcome, 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 welcome. We're so glad you're here. I want everybody to give themselves a hand for being here. Yay, honey, get some joy, honey. We want some joy up in here, honey. Want some love up in here. Because we want to take that joy and take that love, honey, and take that support, and we want to take that and fling it out to the world, honey, and put it in the atmosphere. Because, honey, them vibes, we're going to raise these vibes of hate. We're going to raise these vibes of contention. We're going to raise these vibes or not raise these vibes. We're going to lower these vibes of hate. I'm sorry. We're going to lower these vibes of contention. We're going to lower these vibes of all this hot mess in the air where people are not getting along with our vibes of love, with our vibes of joy, with our vibes of support, with our vibes of everything, unity with respect and dignity for all. Liberty, justice, and dignity for all. That's what we're looking for, honey. That's what we're looking for. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We have a wonderful guest in our studio tonight. You're going to be so excited. His name is Mr. Tom Bilyeu. Again, Mr. Tom Bilyeu with Thrasher Foundations. We got Thrasher Foundations up in the house, honey. Come on, give us a hand. Welcome, 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 Thrasher Foundations. Mr. Tom Bilyeu, you love you some Thrasher Foundations. First of all, Thrasher Foundations. What is a Thrasher Foundation, sir?
Okay, well, we're Thrasher Foundation Repair.
Okay.
So anything that has to do with a basement or foundation of a home or building or structure, we repair. We don't do any type of building. We're a family-owned company out of Omaha here. Just celebrated over 50 years.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
I'm on my 37th year with the company.
Congratulations.
But we not only structurally repair foundations, we do basement waterproofing. We also do concrete repair, which, your driveways, your sidewalks, and gutter covers, that sort of thing. Anything that really encompasses your basement or your foundation. And in our area here, we deal with a lot of basements that have structural problems or water problems because of our soil. So
okay, okay. Thrasher Foundation Repair. That's something that's very important. Like you said here in Omaha, because of the soil, you said, in the water structure. When a person is looking at a home, what are some issues? What's something that they can see besides some obvious erosions? What is some perhaps unrecognizable or signs that nobody kind of know about, that things may be wrong with the foundation?
Well, obviously, one of the first things is if somebody's in their basement and they do have that musty smell. Typically, that's a sign that there's obviously moisture. But where is that moisture coming from? That's one. In our area, we also deal with mold or mildew in the basement, and that affects people's health.
Oh, definitely, definitely.
The biggest thing that I talk to people about when I evaluate their homes or buildings or what have you is I call it the holy trinity of basement foundation repair.
Okay.
And that's your gutters, grading, and downspouts.
Your gutters, your grading, and your downspouts.
Right.
Okay.
Right. I mean, your gutters can collect the water. Your downspouts take it down. And unless you get the water away, a basement is simply a hole in the ground. So water goes to holes in the ground.
Yeah.
So we have to, when we're out evaluating homes or buildings, we want to make sure that they get that water away. That's the first thing. But unfortunately, when you do have a hole in the ground, in our area, we mentioned the soil. We have lots of clay soil. So water's only absorbed a certain amount. But we also have man-made capillaries such as water lines, gas lines, sewer lines, power lines. Those are act like capillaries that actually can bring water back towards a basement or a foundation
Mm.
and cause people problems. So,
Oh, yeah, it sure does. Wow. Now, I know that can be quite an expense. Well, before we get into the expense, let's talk about molds. What are some of the different kind of molds that people may find?
well, I mean, obviously, there's all different an assortment of molds.
Right,
And we have molds all around us all the time. I'm not a doctor, don't claim to be one,
right.
or a biologist, but there are molds that um, it's to each person their level of what they can absorb or what they can tolerate. There are some people that are in a home that does have higher molds that they get allergies, indoor allergens, and the amount of money that is invested and spent on on medicine is in some words in the United States of about $25 billion a year.
Oh my
That's a
gosh.
huge industry, and if
Yes.
you can control that, uh, I know there's plenty of people that go to the doctor. They take monthly or daily pills or prescriptions, and sometimes it's simple controlling that moisture in your house. That's
Okay.
one place to start. But
Okay.
I couldn't sit here and try to get on a tangent and tell you certain molds. To each person, it's different what they can tolerate.
Okay. Okay.
So
So you're saying, but you're saying there's always a little something there, but it's when you can't tolerate it is when it becomes a
sure,
problem.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't
But
realize that.
in basements, a lot of times they're finished. They have drywall, wood, carpeting, and a lot of organic material that when it gets wet or moist, that's what you need. Two things to create mold. You need moisture and organic material.
Okay.
And the basements are damp, cool places to begin with. They're below ground. They're like a cave. So they are going to have more moisture. So the idea is creating an environment where we don't have as high moisture levels. So as that air travels up throughout your house, it's healthier for you. So
Oh.
we do different things to address those situations. Each home is unique, but there are certain things that we have to do in order to guarantee it for homeowners.
Okay, okay. So let's just do a call. We have somebody call, so ring, ring, ring. Hey Tom, man, I think there's mold in my home. The moisture is, and no matter what I do, I can't seem to control it. What do I do?
Well, typically what would happen is when they ring, call our office, an appointment is set up right then and there for one of our design specialists to come out. Um, we actually send you out an email, information about the person and the type of work that we do. That design specialist will come out. They'll evaluate your home both inside and out. Find out what you want. Exactly what do you want to accomplish, is what we like to say.
We want to get rid of the mold. What else?
Okay, well, sometimes people have issues with uh, water in the basement,
Okay, okay,
where um, every time it rains, the water ruins things.
okay,
So
okay.
we can address that, which will help address the moisture levels, obviously.
Right.
Um, we can look at if there's structural problems, we can address that too.
Okay.
And what our people do is sit down with you, find out what you want to accomplish. We'll inspect the home both inside and out. We'll sit down at your kitchen table. We all carry laptops, computers, so we can visually show you the things that are happening with your house, how we go about fixing them, what it will cost, all the way. And all of our work comes with a 25-year warranty. So we guarantee what we do for you. So that's one thing I'm extremely proud of is the reputation that we've built over the years. We're a company that's won the Better Business Bureau Integrity Award and Torch
Wow.
Award 5 times now.
Congratulations.
We're
Wow.
the only company that's won it that many times, and we've also won the international award for a company. We're the only company in the United States that has won that for the Better Business Bureau.
Oh, wow.
So and that all that really means is we don't sugarcoat it for you. We tell you and show you what's going on and give you that information so that a homeowner can make an honest, educated decision on what's best for their home. Um, and the other key is just our customer service, and that's something that you can't put a price on because we've been in business for 50 years. We're
Yes.
gonna be here. We have the second generation is running the company,
Oh, good job.
and so and I enjoy doing what I do. So that's one reason when you asked me, Cece, to come talk to you, I love talking about it. And
Honey, he jumped for joy, for real. He jumped at it like, wow. I was like, whoa, this man loved his company, honey. He loved his company. So, can you tell us about Thresher? You said that Thrasher Foundations Repair.
yes,
You said they've been around for 50 years, and right now they're in the second generation.
yeah,
Um, Tell me about your experience, how you even got connected with Thrasher,
sure.
and your experience there. So, because I'm sure I mean, and you said you started at a labor, or you
Yep.
started
So
as being a labor, and now you're the
well, I'm still just I like to say a property advisor,
head property advisor.
but
So, tell us about your journey.
sure. Well, I was going to college and needed a summer job, and I had a high school friend that had worked for Greg, the owner, in his summer. We went to school with Greg's nephew, so I knew him. I didn't know what the work entailed, but fortunately, being from Omaha and being from a family of six, I'm the youngest. I had four older brothers that grew up in Omaha and worked construction. So from the time I was 8 to 12, 14, I had to work with them
Mm-hmm.
sometimes. So back in the 70s.
Yes.
So, and older brothers, they don't cut you a lot of slack. So my friend Corey, who introduced me or asked me to come to work with Greg, knew I was about his only friend that could handle the work because I have the older brother. So yes, like you said, Cece, I started out as a laborer. Did that while I was going 2 years of college, um, and after college, I needed to work more. And
Mm-hmm.
while I wasn't finished with college yet, but I started to pay for it. So I went to work full time for Greg, and he let me work 3 days a week,
Mm-hmm.
even into the fall. And at that time period, this is the late 80s, early 90s. He was small, only had, I think when I started, there was 4 employees. And so in the wintertime, they didn't do a lot of work because
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the work entailed outside, but when the ground's frozen, um, there wasn't a lot going on. So but come spring, we would ramp up. We would do the home show here in Omaha, but then we expanded, went to different smaller towns throughout, and started growing. And I slowly worked up to become a foreman, and then I was production manager while I was running 2 crews. Um, and then in 1994, he asked me to go into help him out in sales part. He was getting more people calling in, and we needed to go out and visit with more people and get them involved with what we do.
Sorry, go ahead.
And so he asked me to go into the sales part. So I started doing that. I spent uh, 25 years in the residential sales, visiting with homeowners, finding out what their problems were, helping them. I always say I was helping people get involved with our business.
Mm-hmm.
And we slowly grew. Um, and then in 2020, I started working more in the real estate field, property managers, commercial type of work because I had a better understanding of all that. And so instead of just doing residential homes, I had enough experience. So, and that's where I'm at now is, excuse me, being a property advisor. So
Okay.
the idea is for real estate agents, property managers, business owners who don't have a certain amount of time. If they call me, I can get out there and get things looked at for them and diagnosed properly, quickly for them, so they can make an honest, educated decision and get them a number quickly. of what's going on. So that's what I enjoy doing, figuring things out for people, and then getting them taken care of. So now, when I start here, we, like I said, have we had our one office here in Omaha. There was 4 employees, four not including his wife Nancy, who by the way is the president of our company. But then now we have 10 locations
Oh, wow.
in the Midwest here. Um, we have an office in Omaha, is actually our headquarters. We have an office in Sioux City, office in Grand Island, Wichita, Kansas, Kansas City, Kansas,
Wow.
Springfield, Missouri, Des Moines, Iowa, Denver, Colorado, Peoria, Illinois,
God,
and
fast
I think Dubuque. So we're now pushing about 600 employees.
Oh, wow.
But the cool part about it is still a family-oriented company, and that's the neat part about it. And I don't know much how to explain it, but it will be a family-owned company for the foreseeable future. That's what they've dedicated to their employees, that they won't sell out to some big conglomerate or anything like that. They're going to stay a family-owned, family-focused company. So
Oh, definitely.
that's one thing that I'm very happy about. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Fantastic.
yeah.
What a journey.
It's been wonderful.
Wow.
And I enjoy just the aspect of visiting with people. That's why when you introduced yourself and told me about what to do here, I jumped at the chance to. Obviously, you're pretty bubbly, and that was something that I wanted to get our name out even more.
Oh, definitely. Please do. I mean, oh my goodness, how impressive. For real, from went to 4 to wow. That's
Yeah.
just like, whoa. That's
I
great.
will say, if I can,
Or 4
so-
people to look how many companies. Yeah.
yeah, and we are also the Thrasher family. We are a manufacturer of products that go into structural stabilizing foundation. So
Oh,
that's another company called Support Works,
oh wow.
and there's another few hundred employees that work there. And then we have over 200 dealers around the country, Canada, that use our products. So, but I always keep those companies separate. So Thrasher.
Oh my goodness, that's impressive.
Yeah,
That's impressive. Yeah.
let's see. Headquarters are here in Omaha. We built a building out in Papillion,
Mm-hmm.
and each month we have 2 to 3 trainings for companies around the country to come in, learn how to operate their foundation company. We train the employees of these other companies on how to get better, all the way from answering the phone to their accounting departments to actually physically doing the work to their sales and service. So we bring a lot of people in from all across the United States, and we get to have them experience Omaha. So,
Yes, experience Omaha, y'all. Come on.
so good.
Wow, impressive. And then when you said you were a laborer, that means you were actually out there
Doing the work. Yes.
doing you was doing specifically.
Oh yeah. So when the work that we do is very labor intensive. It's if we're fixing a basement because of water problems, you got to go in there and remove the basement floor, install drainage system, sump pumps, and then re-cement it back in, or structurally stabilizing a foundation. So if there's a big rain or water or flooding event and a wall collapses, we go in there and structurally stabilize it. So it's very labor intensive. It's hard
Wow.
work, but
Wow.
we've created, I like to say, certain processes to make it easier for our guys and safe. And that's one thing. We've had foremen that have been with us over 25 years.
Wow.
We have had laborers that have been with us over 10, 15 years. So, and that's just a testament to the family and the people that help run the company. They take care of their employees. It's real. I mean, they're honest, it's hard work, but there is some fulfillment of getting things done for homeowners, and that's another reason very proud of. We give a lot back to the community. Um,
Like, how do you give back to the community?
well, this past year we spent a whole uh, Saturday, or excuse me, a whole day in July. I couldn't give you the exact date; it was on a Monday. But we had over 200 of our employees work with the Abide Network in North Omaha
Okay.
to fix a few basements and fix sidewalks and fix concrete on a whole city block in North Omaha.
Oh, wow.
We also took care of a church, and I'm sorry I wasn't prepared with the name,
Oh, that's okay.
but we took care of their parsonage.
Oh,
We
wow.
waterproofed it. It was on the news. We didn't do it for that recognition, but the family is um, very much about giving back, and they do a wonderful job. I know they're very big supporters of Open Door Mission,
Mm-hmm.
and sponsor a lot of their programs.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
And it's something that they definitely walk the walk. They just they don't talk the talk.
Let's give let's give them a hand, and also give a hand for Open Door Mission, because they do a wonderful work.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
So that's,
go ahead.
well, I just want to say that's your leaders in purpose is something that stuck out in my mind too, because we are a very purpose driven company. We want to bring value to people's homes
Yes.
and to their lives. I don't want to sound flippant or anything like that, but sometimes when people have problems with their homes, their basement gets flooded, it can be very detrimental, and traumatic to them.
Oh, yeah.
And when we can go in there and fix it, help them out, and show them that things can be better, that's something that's very fulfilling.
Well, these last few minutes, can you go ahead and give Thrasher's contact information? Thrasher
Absolutely.
Foundation Repair
Yeah,
contact
absolutely.
information.
Yeah, it's www.gothrasher.com. We also have an 800 number, 1-800-827-0702. You can call. My name's Tom. I don't know how many Toms there are. I don't think there's a lot, but feel free. All of our estimates are free. So if you call, there's no obligation. Whether you have basement water problems, moisture problems, or your basement gets flooded, if you have an issue with your walls are cracking or bowing, your drywall's cracking, you're not sure what's going on, the best thing is to do is call.
Call Thrasher, and that's Miss Leader. This Leaders in Purpose with Miss Lady Cece. We want to thank you, God. Thank you, our ancestors. Want to thank you, KPAO. Thank you, Elijah Ali, for your network for holistic recovery message that you put out there, and all the community leaders who I learned from. Thank you so much. We'll see you in the next show.